Good morning, everyone, he says at 3:51 p.m. Been up for about an hour. Today is Friday, and I am supposed to be watching Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train, either the movie or the episodes. However, when I got all set up to do that, I glanced at the comments, and there were a lot of people insisting that the movie would be the best way to go. And I'm not sure if they're right or wrong. I had convinced myself that I was pretty sure that I wanted to watch it as episodic format, because that would leave so much more room for discussion and talking about stuff and pacing it out effectively. And because movies pretty often just leave me kind of like, wow, that was, okay, that happened, and then actually breaking it down or going through it in any meaningful way doesn't happen. So I threw up a poll on Patreon to see what the masses think. I kind of have an idea that I expect people are going to want to see it as a film, and I'm happy to oblige, but I'll need to prep for it, and I'll need to do it properly. And properly might not be watch the thing, immediately discuss the thing, cut it, chop it, edit it, put it out into the masses, into the world. It might require a little bit more finesse to figure it out than that, because I might want to sleep on it. I might want to do the initial discussion thing and then sleep on it and then come back to it and do some more discussion of it and come back to it in a state where I'm not totally overwhelmed by the thing, because I know that I'm going to be overwhelmed by the quality of the film. And I know that the discussion that will come out of being overwhelmed by the quality of the film will be something like, wow, that was a good movie. And that doesn't say anything about the thing in any of the meaningful ways that I think I can unpack a piece of media like that. And so we lose something significant by watching it in a movie format. But we also lose something significant by watching it in an episodic format. And it ends up being chopped up and broken up and mixed in with like filler bits and sprinkled with things that aren't a part of the flow of the filmic experience as intended. So it's not a trivial question, I think. I think it ends up being trivial in the long run, but it's not a trivial question whether one is better than the other. And it's not like, I don't want the show so that I can break it up, so that I can early access it, so that I can like make money off of it or something like that. That's not going to really matter. I mean, the next arc is already out. There's plenty of episodes. There's plenty of time with it. I just want to address the most popular piece of animated anything in the last decade with a little bit of care. And so I'm gonna not do it today when I woke up at like 2 p.m. and have a bit of a time constraint for going to the gym and stuff. I did draw a thing for it. I drew this, which ended up being like it's a weird dude swinging a sword that turns into train. I don't fucking know. Human brains are weird. Put pencil to paper, and that's what that came up with. Freaking strange. So not gonna watch Mugen Train today. Had kind of prepped myself to do it, and then sort of, maybe not. Maybe let's take a second and think about it a little bit more. So what am I going to do today? Well, I'm going to treasure hunt, motherfucker. That's what I'm going to do today, and we're going to pick up where we left off. We finished off with Spy Kyoshitsu, and we're going to move from there to Tomo-chan wa Onnanoko. We're still in January 5th, and there are a couple of things for January 5th to knock out, and I think we'll probably finish January 5th today. So Tomo-chan wa Onnanoko and Revenger comes up next, which apparently is Gen Urobuchi back directing stuff, and we'll see if it's any good. Tomo-chan is a girl. Childhood friends Tomo and Jun do everything together. Anyone would think that they were best friends, but she's in love with him, and he thinks of her as a brother. Rip. Absolutely brutal. This comes from Studio Les Deuce, which always, every time I read Studio Les Deuce, it's like Studio Drop Dump, Studio Plop Poopy. Yeah, I guess. Does anybody else familiar with the idiom to drop a deuce? Because that means to take a shit. And so and then there's the other idiom, lay pipe, which might be sex, but it also fits in the same form of like do a bodily function, and so lay deuce just comes to me as make poopy. Studio big dump. That's a problem that I would not name my studio that. It seems like it's an issue. Lay deuce has been responsible for Magi, Sinbad, Yuru Yuri, Itsudate Boku no Koi, what is that? And Arabaru, which I really liked. I really liked Arabaru Kisetsu no Otome Doi. I did mostly like that one because the interpersonal intrigue in it was horrifying and deeply unsettling in a whole bunch of ways. So that was a bunch of fun. Lay deuce has also made some total crap. So we'll see how Tomo-chan wa Onnanoko goes. It's got the kind of a plot that can kind of swing either way. I would expect that it would be pretty fun. Yeah. Let's watch the show and we'll see if it's any good. So, in the interests of doing that, welcome to Treasure Hunt, folks. I've got episode 1 of Tomo-chan wa Onnanoko up and ready to go. It's sitting at 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube. Support this motherfucker on Patreon, and by this motherfucker, I mean this guy. Because this is how I make a weird living, and it's very strange, and I'd love if you were a part of it. Best sell ever. Tomo-chan wa Onnanoko, episode 1, PiP timer. This is past. This music sounds like past, no? No, this is present, okay. I sort of expected like we're gonna get married when we grow up, kids style thing. Oh my god, she's got a snaggletooth, boy shorts. Yep. We're gonna start right off with the... Oh. Uh-huh. You're my best... Hey? That could go either way. Yeah, maybe he's aware of that and just trying to be like, yeah, just rejected you. No, it clearly a lack of comprehension. Okay, a bunch of little characters. General backgrounding is fine. It hits the broad category of fine. And we've been friends for, yep, forever. Wait, does he literally think you're a boy? Or... right in the ribs. Ow, my whole tongue. Ow. Oh, by the way, my character trait is karate. I mean, being a girl who he sees as a boy. Does he literally... Or... I kind of hate this. I cannot express to you exactly why. It's just as precisely mid as it could possibly be. The flow of scene to scene, the music direction, it's all just par. It's like you did a full 18 holes at the golf course and they're all par. Let's see if it changes. Ah, so there's the jealousy of your physique and... Uh-huh. Ooh. Alright, so we reverse the thing and it goes exactly the opposite direction. That's what the father cares about. Well, that sure is a family dynamic that exists. It's almost a cute thing to say. Yeah, so he's push-pull. Sounds like you are supply. Sounds like you are supply. Completely does not get it. I'm your second Oh, okay. Third-party plans. Oh, okay, that's reasonable. Oh, he does not trust her at all. Where does that part of their relationship come from? Why? Ah. She's just looking at her like, uh-huh. Indirecto kiss. Okay. It sold me. Sold me on the misinterpretation comedy. That's great. Well, we do. Karate. Huh. Huh? Let me open your ears, child. Huh? What? Hey. You are, yeah. Even though she's so awesome. Mm. Mm. So what is Gundo's actual angle? The fuck? Alright, there are some okay, yeah, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. Uh-huh. Why though? She's smart enough to disappear, huh? Hmm. Uh. Just want to do stuff with Tomo, huh? Hmm. He's an idiot. Oh. Huh? Huh? Anata janayo toko. Well then. Eh? Boy? But why? Embarrassment. I set this all up for... Ikinasai! Cute. Cute. Ah. We literally fight each other all the... Fun. Hmm. She asked. Uh, no, that. Yep. Cannot. Cannot handle. Cannot handle! God, these people suck. Each and every one of these people sucks. More characters. You're not a character. Get the fuck out of here. Smash! And a piece of relatively good animation, too. He's grateful. And his neck is rubber. Oh, holy shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, match back to the girls' club. Okay. Yeah, you're a little out of their league. Trained from childhood, yeah. Yeah, but I don't care about you. Yeah, but I don't care about you. I only have eyes for one guy. You're very amazing. Oh. Two of them, specifically. Mostly the two of them that I can't stop looking at. Hmm. Alright, I'm into that. We'll see how it works in application to June. Which is, it won't. Oh! 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 Ah. Ah. Yeah. Still hot. Still hot. Oh, wonder why he hates you. Yeah, I really wonder why he hates you, man. Fuck you. Some of the little gags are really quite great. Hmm. He's just got the worst dar. The worst sense. And that's him in that image, but weird. I'd be happy for her. Talking about you with the just... Okay, you guys are gonna try what? You're gonna try what? I love them. I love them. They're the worst. Yeah, you want what? I've been training karate since I was like 0. The fuck? I will snap you like twig, child. What did you think was gonna happen? She broke my face. Oh. No, I'll just use kicks. We'll see how that goes. I'll destroy them with facts and logic. Yeah, yeah. God, you are scary. Yeah. Hey. Could we get an introduction? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, how poorly will that go? Are they just gonna fall in love with her? Natural lady killer. End? Okay, endo. Alright, that's a lot. I'm gonna stop there. Bam. It's as mid as it could be. And yet, it actually has some pretty solid writing. The gag humor is good. The core concept functions for me, in part because I do find the main character attractive and interesting, and I find the struggle of the main character interesting as well. Difficulty being recognized as you would like to by the world due to, or maybe in spite of, your representation of self to the world is a struggle that I think everybody goes through to some extent, and so you can vibe with Tomo-chan to some extent on that front, regardless of your situation. The fact that everybody sees her incorrectly in a different way is quite compelling. A bunch of the boys do see her sexually, and Jun does not. He's just full oblivious, and that seems to be exactly right too, partly because of like proximity blindness. There's a lawnmower. That's fine. I'll just keep talking. He's too close to her and has known her for too long. It does not compute. I see you as a guy. Really. Truly. I didn't expect to like the dark-haired character, Gunda, or whatever her name is. I didn't expect to like her as much as I like her, but I like her because she's scheming and monstrous and is quote-unquote playing with them. And there's a real question to what degree she's playing with them and to what ends, really, is that occurring. Some of the gag humor is really quite solid. Running away in the rain because of the overwhelmed proximity. Characters accidentally pushing each other's buttons. Yeah, it works. It works. I'm surprised that it works because the production itself is just what it needs to be. It's just what it needs to be. Besides, like, the cut where she kicks Misaki, and even that is as base a Sakuga moment as you can get, and that's the best animation in the episode. But it's in service of what I find to be a very funny gag, as he's like, oh, she really is so beautiful, and gets destroyed because of that. It works. It works. It works. The family dynamic is interesting. We hint at stuff with the mom character. These two are a total sell for me, especially the smaller girl with the gal one, who's got so much in her vocal expression. Really lovely. The flow of the thing is baseline acceptable. The animation of the thing and the art of the thing is baseline acceptable, but it brings to life what seems to be a fun story. You can really vibe with these characters if you want to. You can get into the dynamics of them if you want to, without it feeling too much. And it's not trying to really sell you on any kind of commentary. It's not trying to say anything too in-depth. It's a personal story about personal relationships, and I think it sells it. I think it sells the situational comedy. I think it helps that, again, I do think that the main character is attractive, and I think she's represented as such in an effective way. There's a particular charm to people who don't recognize or don't realize their own beauty. There's a particular kind of charm to that. Maybe it stems from an accessibility thing, like you have a chance because they don't know how out of your league they are, something like that. But it really does work. And there's a real question of, does Jun not understand? Because he runs away when her shirt gets wet, right? He's not a full idiot who actually doesn't realize that she's female. He just doesn't know how to express that at all. Cool. Weird. Interesting. Interesting, weird, cool. I don't mind it as much as I thought I was going to mind it. I thought I was really going to mind it. And it turns out that I kind of like it and would be happy to watch more, kind of in the background of doing other things. This is a show that I would be hard-pressed to give my full focus to it for 12 episodes, I think. Cool. That works for me. Onward.